response was, Caitlyn should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them.
What is up, world? Welcome back, ChargeTheGame podcast. And as Naphessa Collar, the co-owner of Unrivaled, which I think this is quite strategic, she exits with a bang, taking shots at Cathy Engelbert. Gloves are completely off as she completely outed Cathy Engelbert, completely threw her under the bus in fashion. I'm talking about this thing has gone mega viral. This makes Cathy Engelbert, the comments that Naphessa Collar released about Cathy Engelbert makes her look terrible, guys. And I think that this was strategic. I think that Naphessa Collar had this up her sleeves the whole time. You're not going to pay me what I expect to be paid, which is crazy because of the conflict of interest with her trying to go and do her own thing with another league. That's another topic for discussion. But man, the whole WNBA has turned on Cathy Engelbert. She looks crazier now than I ever thought. And guys, it's not bowing well for her, as she has completely, she's been railroaded. She has crow, mutt, doo-doo, whatever you want. She has it all over her face right now as this thing gets ugly. We're about to get into what Naphessa Collar said about Cathy Engelbert, and then we are going to react.
Across from Cathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs.
Oh.
I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlyn, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlyn should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them.
Wow.
At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Cathy and asked how she planned to address.
Guys, this was just a snippet of Naphessa Collar unloading. Players on their knees thanking me for the media rights deal that I was able to get for them. Wow. Wow. First off, Naphessa Collar, that Unrivaled League is about to start up soon. Might as well try to get some of those players over to Unrivaled because you guys might treat them a little bit better than Cathy Engelbert, which is strategic. If this is the case, this is strategic. This is just my thought process. If I'm in ownership and I'm saying, hey, they didn't take care of you guys, let's see if we could get some more star caliber players. I do believe that even Paige Beckers, if I'm not mistaken, signed up for Unrivaled. And guys, Naphessa Collar had the ultimate ace in her sleeves and specifically waited for this moment. This is some premeditated shit here. It railroads Cathy Engelbert on the night the Indiana Fever lose, right? Which is strategic because I didn't think that the Fever were going to beat the Las Vegas Aces. I just feel like even if you looked at the betting markets, come on now. But a night where Caitlin Clark team lost, Naphessa Collar released this prior to the game. And now, guys, all of the WNBA players have reacted. We're going to get into something A'ja Wilson said at the end of the game. We're going to talk about it all. And Cathy Engelbert has no one in her corner. Definitely not the players, because Naphessa Collar is obviously someone in the WNBA, Women's National Basketball, I forget what the P means, association, president, whatever, guys. So they are going to hold on to every word that Naphessa Collar just stated here. Naphessa Collar has a reputation of being a stand-up woman. She's well liked, and these players are rallying behind her. Cathy Engelberg, you should have seen this coming. You should have seen this coming. These players have constantly showed you that they aren't your friend, just like you have showed them that you don't care about them. And they can see straight through the BS. I personally think that Cathy Engelberg is one of the worst commissioners. She reminds me of Adam Silver. They kind of favor each other. I call them sisters. And they kind of act alike. They have essentially, metaphorically, no cojones. They allow these leagues to run over them. And it does not, they don't care as long as they see the metrics, as long as they see the data, as long as they see that, revenue is increasing, despite what the players are doing. And people can see straight through that. But this was diabolical on Naphessa Caller's part, man. Diabolical. And I bet you guys, you're going to see a lot of WNBA players turn their attention towards the Unrivaled League. Those are just my thoughts. I haven't read anything. I have not looked at any other videos. I'm just telling you guys business 101. And if you are a competitor, my job is to make you least attractive. And if I'm Caitlin Clark, how do I really feel about you putting my business out there? I don't probably want people to know I was making this much money off the court. It's already hard enough on your girl. They don't like me. Some of them are barely coming around to like me. Why you got to put my business out like that, right? Let's look at some of these comments here, guys. She a real one for airing this out. She's standing up for what's right. Woo! Shots fired. Wow. Go Naphessa. She calling out direct conversations. This about to get real spicy now. Yeah, I bet Cathy Engelberg probably wants to go from 400% of the increasing on the salaries to about 800 now. At Iowa, CC already had State Farm and Gatorade, was a millionaire on paper. Before getting to WNBA, CC had 28 million Nike reasons not to care about what account Karen Cathy Engelberg had or has to say. Putting Cathy all the way on blast. No blood, no foul for fee next year. LOL. She's about to get fined to HELL, but she's a real one for not only speaking about this openly, but to say it articulately for the world to hear. And that's the crazy thing, guys. The world heard this, as this thing has gone mega viral, and it is on ESPN. Sounds like they need a new commissioner ASAP. She's giving plantation owner vibes. And you guys already know, man, that type of mindset in a predominantly black league is not going to go well, right? I mean, this is going to be the first thing that comes to their minds because they already feel like they're working and being underpaid. And for you to have this mentality, it's, I'm not going to say the plantation owner vibes, but I'm just going to say that some people are raised to feel and think this way. And we all know it. Recognizing that integrity is more valuable than a paycheck. Respecting Naphessa for doing what's right. People need to understand she has put her pay on the line. If this isn't showing principles, I don't know what it is. I mean, gosh, not only did she put her pay on the line, I mean, she kind of is in another league. So, hey, what does she has to lose? Moving on to A'ja Wilson and the big night she had. Even she chimes in. Even she has something to say because she's going to stand with her sister, Naphessa Caller, and while the cameras are on her, celebrating her win, guys. A'ja Wilson chimes in. I was honestly disgusted by the comments that Cathy made, Wilson said, but at the same time, I'm very appreciative that we have people like Fee in our Committee of Players Association representing us, because that's what we are going to have to continue to make the push to stand on what we believe in. I'm grateful to have those type of people to be able to continue to speak up for us. I'm going to ride with Fee always. Obviously, she is a business girly and she has her own stuff going on. But moving forward, we got to continue to stand on business as we talk about this CBA negotiation. And this was, guys, A'ja Wilson. When the whole world is pretty much watching this game, the closeout game against the Indiana Fever, where you have the reigning MVP, and then you have Caitlin Clark obviously in attendance, which Cathy Engelberg made these comments about. And for Asia Wilson, with all that camera time, to say the things that she said, guys, it just makes this situational awareness that much worse for Cathy Engelberg. So going forward, guys, I think that Cathy Engelberg is going to tread lightly. I do believe she's going to kiss hell of ASS. I think that the players in the end use this and are going to get everything they want in the next CBA, or however far this current CBA negotiation goes. You guys let me know what y'all think about Naphessa Collar outing Cathy Engelberg for the things that she said, not only about Angel Reese Page and Caitlin Clark, but just the way and tone. If this is true, how do you guys really feel about this? Do you stand with Naphessa Collar, or do you feel like it just is what it is? Who cares? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.